Hey, what's up, you degenerate gamblers? This is Bill Burr, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride, baby.
Showtime for hope.
Long, Cox,
700 million and $1 trillion, 300.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Happy Sunday, Sean. It's been a real long journey this past 24 hours, 48 hours.
Oh, because you went to Disney with your family?
It was, I wasn't even there that long. Just tremendously horrible experience. Just a long day. Got like 3 hours of sleep in Vegas.
Yeah.
And went all the way until I got home after we did the show, probably like 9 p.m.
Yeah, very long night at the Circa Friday night, and then we were back at it Saturday afternoon. Shout out to us, Ryan. Did a bonus college basketball picks episode, so check that out. But enough messing around. We're here talking about the National Football League, the most DGen pregame show on the air. You guys know how it goes. You give us your questions, we answer them. NFL, gambling, whatever sort of questions you got, we are here to answer. We'll also give out Ryan's first half parlay. Maybe I even reveal my pleasers that I put in late night at the Circa, Ryan. That's
there was a situation that brewed. Again, we were there a little longer, but we'll tell the story on the recap show. But basically I'm playing the slot and all of a sudden I look over and I see CJ and Sean just handfuls of paper.
Well, I realized I was going to get in on the slot, but then, you're
kind of out on the slot right now.
No, I just haven't. The one I was going to play, someone was sitting there and I got distracted and I've realized, hey, with kind of my slush fund of my slot slush fund, I can also just take that money and use it on some pleasers, and really got accidentally on the pleaser card. I was filling in 50. I actually filled in 50 and 100. And so I have $150 pleaser instead of a $50 pleaser going around.
I saw that. That's fun though.
Yeah. Well, once the guy rang it up, I'm like, well, no, I'm not going to have you cancel
Undo it.
Yeah. Like
that's horrible luck.
The gambling gods brought that mana to me. I'm not going to spin their face. We got Ben Caddy saying which slot machine hit. This is need to know info. So again, we usually play the one at Circa, the NFL slot machine, right outside the VSiN studio. And feel free to chime in, Ryan. For me, the ones that have the major bonus. Now, normally the major bonus is like 200. When you get to like high 300s, Maxi, sorry. The Maxi bonus starts at 200 or resets at 200. When it's in like high 300s, I feel like that's the machine you want to strike. Ignore the major bonus. I feel like that's just there to trick you.
Yeah, I think in general, the bonuses probably are all there to trick you because you're not really playing for that. It's not the way you're going to get paid.
No. To me,
clutch kick is the way you get
clutch
paid.
Kick is hands down the best of bonus.
This week, honestly, it kind of had a very middling week. So I would say honestly, up with the Cardinals and Bills, down with the Browns, down with the Giants this week. You want my first half parlay?
Sure, let's go.
I'll throw it in the chat too. And there's actually two variations because I was so
Catfish Dilly, love him, legendary call in, and the Discord line is open. Yes. Catfish Dilly always appreciates the slot insights, right?
The slot, how's the slot?
I should start to do more slot influencer type content.
Now we're gonna record a video how to win at the NFL slot machine.
I've also started myself and Kelly in Vegas we're what would you say the two most leading NFL slot influencers? Yeah. We're working on a collab, so stay tuned.
That'll be awesome.
First half parlay, and for those in the Discord, they actually got a bonus first half parlay that features the Colts, which, as everyone knows, is Sunday Night Football. But I was so tired. I had four legs. I loved Cleveland plus the half. I loved Buffalo minus the 3. I loved New England plus the 1.5, and I loved Atlanta minus the 2.5. And I'm going by rotation order. I got completely fooled.
Old school.
Bonus first half parlay. You add Indy to that, but that's not the early game first half parlay. So I figured I'd get diabolical and add the Giants in. It's Commander's Day. We all know what's going to happen here.
Ryan, I mean, how have we gone this long into
What?
the pregame show without mentioning the breaking news? Zeke Elliott will not make the trip with the Dallas Cowboys due to disciplinary reasons. Now, my inside source says he missed weigh-in, and apparently they have a goal weight for Zeke, and that he didn't make it.
This is either a good joke or the best real life thing.
No, it's a joke,
Okay.
but it also could.
Can I ask a serious
It could
question?
be real, which makes it very fun.
Does Dak use his and her luggage set?
I know that's
when
what
Zeke
I was
doesn't
thinking.
travel with him.
If Zeke's not on the trip, do you still use your custom luggage set that you got for each other?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it might actually be an upgrade. As much as I hate to say it, Zeke has not looked very good ever since we identified him looking fat and out of shape when he couldn't run through the weird fumble simulation drill thing, and he came out with we were on top of it, but unfortunately, they've been playing him because he sucks.
Marcus Braddock wanting to know, how can I get y'all picks on paper? How you guys place them from locks to dogs to parlays? How many units on each? So yeah, if you want to, we do. If you're on the Patreon, you can get the spreadsheet that has all that. Also, all of our picks, NFL picks against the spread, college football, college basketball, are on the website. The SGPN app, also free. The Lock Dog and Tease graphic we tweet out on X that has that info.
I did actually.
So you can get it all for free.
I have a confession to make.
But if you like it at all one convenient place with Ryan's super informative spreadsheet, that's for the Patreons.
I did get into it in the DMs with someone.
Really?
Yeah. So someone did the whole like, "Hey man, didn't have time to listen to the show. Can you list out your picks?" I'm like, we put out these things in a lot of different places.
Yes.
Gave him a couple props that I liked, but it was like, you don't have to lie to me.
Also, you
don't have to lie. Just say you want picks.
Yeah. Also,
don't say I missed the show this week.
Well, and I mean, we make it so easy. The YouTube episode has the games broken down by time code. Like even if you're incredibly lazy, the app, you just click on the NFL picks. Like there's it's very easy.
We'll do some promotion. We'll show you all these fucking picks.
Virgil wants to know, does Taysom Hill have a touchdown today, boys? I always love Taysom Hill touchdown. Like it even more against the Panthers. Panthers are really good at letting touchdowns to the running backs on the ground. I think Taysom Hill is a very big day rushing. I gave out that prop, Ryan. Taysom Hill to have 50 rushing yards. I think it was 9-1.
Yeah.
Over
love the rushing ladder.
Yeah.
So for example, this would have been Thursday night. This is if you have access to the sheets via the Patreon, but here, and you look at this, my rushing ladder from Malik Willis completely blown up.
My Joe Flacco passing ladder is good. And yeah, so I Taysom Hill rushing yards, and sorry, that's 50 at 9-1. My DGen's only parlay, Mo Alley Cox, 2 touchdowns, and Colts on the money line. I also like Cortland Sutton, 2 touchdowns with Mo Alley Cox, 2 touchdowns, little 2-tutty parlay if you want to see some TDs.
And then here's our here are the wares from the VSiN show. We got the I got a crazy ass parlay this week. 8 legs. Feel free to tail. Arizona, Buffalo, New England, Cleveland, Indy, New Orleans, Cincy, and Philly. It was 8 1/4 inches. I went to smaller. I went Broncos money line, Colts money line, Pats money line. Obviously,
it's a baby fucking wheel, man.
The Colts money line, or sorry, the Pats money line is just based on the biting kneecap trend and the idea that who are the Titans to be favored over anyone? Tony Pollard is going to give it a go. I know there was some question about that. Ryan, we also have people reminding hashtag clean the lanes. If you see something, say something. I don't know if you have Jake's graphic he made. We tweeted it out as well, but an amazing lean cuisine graphic. And shout out to listener Erica, who was the one that sent in the lean cuisine. A photo of a lean cuisine saying something like, "This is what the touts eat," and I was like, "Oh, I got to send this to Jake, get Jake's magic on the Photoshop going." Some of the other TDs we like: Mo Alley Cox first touchdown. I also like him 2 touchdowns. Going back to the Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. Well, the fact that that's even money to me is crazy. And then Ravens. The Ravens secondary could be exposed. I did, Ryan. Now this has not been on any sheets, any podcasts. Just a just a text message,
private stock,
just a text, breaking out the private stock. Maybe that's a fun segment. Bo Nix to lead the league in passing yards, 35 to 1.
All right, Jesus Christ. Joe in the chat wants to know if Erica has any TDs to share. We'll have to get back. We'll ask her.
Maybe Erica's in the chat. I don't know how she listens or watches, but
husband or boyfriend, probably, right? Maybe dad.
I mean, the email she sent made it seem like she was a true
Hashtag Legends only.
Look at this. Look at this lean cuisine. Advice without wager, 0 picks added. Get the little leaning tower of Pisa in the background. It's just really a work of art by Jake. Great work, Jake.
And then lastly, we, if you tune into the VSiN show, we do the ladders every week. So yeah, we got Flacco passing TD ladder. Nice little, you can build some scaffolding if you want with Sean's yardage ladder as well. Put those together. The Josh Allen rushing ladder, and of course, my favorite ladher of the day.
Yeah,
heavily invested.
Terrell.
Devin Achan receiving yards ladder. Yeah, Terrell over competing with right now on another NFL pregame show. So don't say anything nice about him. And then you see these empty spots here for Monday night. We'll be recording this tonight. So
hell yeah. Olan, I saw Olan saying, "Are we going to do a DFS lineup, Ryan?"
We'll get to it.
Okay.
First, I figured we love talking about public side, Sean. So it figured it'd be good to see. I label a lot before the week, and unfortunately, Buffalo Bills public, Washington public, Detroit seemingly public, which is interesting and lines up with. Always like to look at these top 5 in the circa million. So a couple of those line up with the public sides on DK, which is interesting.
It's interesting because it seems like a half, like the circa million picks are usually like half. Public stuff, half like guys taking advantage of key numbers, like the Eagles 7.5, a lot of places contest at 7, that kind of thing. I'm surprised the Rams catching that much love, and Commanders, but Bills, Packers kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
phone line is open. We already got a couple callers. Ryan, why don't we take some callers? I mean, this guy, he's inventing new markets. He has been dominating the amount of kickoff return market, seemingly only available in DK. Joining us on the line, Sup Boy. What's up, Sup Boy?
What is up, guys? What is up? God, it just keeps winning, and I don't know when it's going to stop, but I'm going to keep playing it.
Let's go.
I don't know.
I love how concerned you are. This is like one of those whistleblowers where they're like, I think I'm onto something.
It's too good to be true. One day we're just going to be hearing Sup Boy, and then all of a sudden his line's going to go out, and then we're never going to hear from him, Ryan. Sup Boy, you need to remain anonymous in case the heat gets too hot.
Yeah. I'll try to keep it on the down low here. I mean, it's only in the Discord, and
I appreciate
my friends know about it, but like I said, no Reddit, not anywhere else, so should be good.
See, SGPN Discord exclusive. Appreciate you sharing that with the fellow DGens. What is your kickoff model like for this week?
So New Orleans, Carolina's always an over because they suck. It's that simple. That's the best over with it's at 3.5. It's -130. Washington, New York is at 2.5 for some reason. There was 6 returns in the game last time they played. So yeah, taking that over. Dallas, Atlanta, taking the over. I've been watching kickoffs way too much to the point where I'm like watching Mike McCarthy's special teams, and oh my god, like they do something different for kickoffs every time. Like they try to throw it in the landing zone, and then they'll like try to put it in the corner, and just all over the place. But anyway, I don't know. It's interesting. Me and my friends call him the boob. He's just a big boob out there. So
I can see.
We go with Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, but boob works too. Especially when he's like fully
boob's
shaved.
Too nice, probably.
Boob does have some positive connotation. All right, so those are your that's what the model likes. Anything else jumping out?
Yeah. I mean, there's other ones. I'll put them in the Discord. But shout out. I know this is NFL pregame, but Vanderbilt is just.
Oh my God, Pavia, dog. Just keep taking Diego Pavia. It's been a bucket.
My favorite part is like the sharps are always against them too.
I know. It's funny. They will. I can't remember the market not adjusting to a team like this Vanderbilt. Like they refuse. It's it's weird. It's like they just are locked in and they refuse to believe that Vanderbilt's actually good this year. Right? Like just watch the games. This isn't like a fluke. This team is good. I don't know. I don't know what else to add. It's not a crazy handicap. They're a good football team and they're not being priced like it.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then I got a couple two prop bets. The Eckler receiving yards came out on FanDuel.
Yeah,
at 19.5.
Brian Robinson Jr. is out, so that's a great play.
Yeah, so it was at 19.5. It's already at 24.5. So in like a matter of an hour. So that's one of my plays. And then AJ Barner is the backup tight end for Seattle. He plays Rams. Rams suck against a tight end. We know that. I think his yards are like 22.5, 23.5. I gave Calcaterra last week, so we'll go to another tight end replacement. So like his yards in that one. Sorry, Sean, he didn't get the touchdown, but
no, but he definitely got the yards. Definitely involved. All right, Sup Boy, great appearance as always. Check him out in the Discord. Let it ride, Sup Boy.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep. Some poor like entry level, analyst over at DraftKings
is gonna lose his job.
He's gonna be
just because of Sup Boy.
They're gonna pull up the margins for all these stupid markets, and they're like, whose idea was it to do the kickoff returns?
Joining us on the line, M Waffle.
Whoa,
he's been on the show before. What's happening, Waffle?
What's going on, guys?
Not much. Remind us, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Tennessee, and actually, this is actually like serious. You guys did the taking money for things that affected people in the hurricane.
Yeah,
and I happen to live in one of those towns right on the East Tennessee and North Carolina border that was like kind of underwater and everything got fucked. So that was really cool. And I noticed that like a couple weeks ago when you guys were running it. And that was really dope. Thank you guys for that because I use my equipment and stuff to help out during all that shit. And it was cool because, at the time, a lot of people weren't really talking about it. And that money definitely went to help people for sure. So
that's awesome. And shout out to Weehawk, listener, true DJ. And he was the one who kind of lives close to those areas that impacted. And he was the one that was like, hey, this is a really good charity. You guys should work with them. So, I mean, that's awesome to hear. And glad it got to the right hands and glad some folks got help. So, and glad you were able to help as well. I mean, crazy story.
But for today, we've got, I want to know what you guys think. So, I search. Oh, also going back to Sup Boy just now, I went to deposit money to play every one of his picks today.
Yeah.
On the kickoff model. So we smashed those. And if I can't afford some things next week, it is his fault.
A lot of pressure on Sup Boy.
Just again, Discord community is strong.
Yeah, they self-regulate
from helping with recovering from natural disasters to kickoff models.
Yeah, the kickoff model is going to pay for something this week. I know it.
Let's go. You can hear him rubbing his hands together.
I mean, even in the way Sup Boy talks about it, he's like nervous. He's like, yeah, I know it's like been at 80%, but they don't seem to be changing.
Yeah.
And in my experience, when it comes to financial advice, that's not really advice. When someone is questionable about it and admits that it may not be the best, but they're actually playing their own money on it, that's
actually the good
a lot of money in different financial areas based on that advice.
That's because the psychology.
If you're unsure and you're willing to admit, I'm willing to go in.
Yeah. Well, that's like literally the psychology of like people that are able to buy into like things like the earth being flat is they actually have a pretty narrow range of what they understand. So they think they know everything. Whereas someone who's very intelligent will almost never know or think they know everything. And so Sup Boy clearly very smart.
Yeah. No, he's
genius. He's going to make guaranteed money, guys.
Let's go.
Anyway, what do you like today?
Yeah, what I've got for you guys, Darius Slayton. We know when Neighbors was out, he was kind of the go-to guy and really come up out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, that's not true. But he came up, and I got to looking today, and his line was 36.5. And after he, kind of went off his last game, I don't know what their mindset is when it comes to Slayton, but that dude's really good. So I took the Slayton ladder up to 80 yards, and I think it seems like free money. I did the Devontae Adams the other night, and that was crazy. But what do you guys think about Slayton?
So yeah, I mean, if you listen to this show, Darius Slayton has led the team in yards 3 out of the last 4 years. Darius Slayton is also the only guy that has openly defended Daniel Jones. They're friends.
Yeah.
He, every time they try to put him in the corner, he comes back and he performs. I would say on top of the ladder, I think another way to play him would just be the longest catch. He tends now that he's like going to be, he's not Neighbors. He's not going to run the Wandell stuff. He's going to have some opportunities a little bit further down the field. So if you wanted to pair the ladder with something, longest catch is another good angle. But yeah, I like it.
I'll do that. And then my last, I kind of went heavy on the kickoff props. So my budget for money today is not, it's still big, but it ain't going a lot of places. But Darnell Mooney, 52.5. That dude just gets the most random catches, and it seems like he can get that 50, no problem.
No, him or Ray McLeod are going to have a ladder game today.
No, against that Cowboys secondary, I was close to laddering him. I forget what got me sidetracked, but Darnell Mooney.
I'm knocking on wood. The chat wants me to knock on wood.
Oh,
for this. We're I think there's some fear that the kickoff props being mushed right now.
Oh, that we're spitting in the gambling god's face.
There's no gambling.
I like the Mooney angle a lot. He's and he definitely has a chance for some big play stuff. So appreciate you hopping in. Thanks for calling M Waffle, and good to hear about the folks.
Sean, we got to do a trip to somewhere in the Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina area.
Sure.
I feel like.
Cherokee Casino, baby.
All right.
Got a lot of people out there telling us about various casinos and locations we could do live shows. So let's do it.
Oh, we got the gambling and moonshine, baby. Come on out.
That's a good combo.
I will say, for going to school in Blacksburg, Virginia, I do miss moonshine. Is one of those things I do miss from that area. When you just drinking random liquid in a mason jar.
Yeah,
have no fucking clue. No
fucking clue. Has the real scary X on it. All right. Thanks, Waffle. Good to hear from you. Let it ride. Ryan, the phone line is
good.
Lit. Yeah, it's awesome. Good to hear from a bunch of the D-Gens. Friend of the program. Feel like we haven't chatted in a little while. His lines have been red hot. Joining us on the line, Easy. What's happening, Easy? Easy, you're live on the Discord.
He's muted. Easy, unmute yourself.
Okay. Yes, he was muted.
Hey.
There he is. What's up,
back.
Easy?
What's going on, guys?
No, just
Happy
getting
Sunday.
jacked for the NFL. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. Big game for us this week. If y'all remember from when I did the season preview with y'all, I actually had this game as our first loss on the season. So
are you betting against the Lions today?
Yeah, I think we win. I mean, with everything going on, I mean, from the season preview to now, obviously a lot has changed. We have like 7 guys on defense on the IR. Obviously don't have Jameson Williams. And yet for some reason, I'm actually more confident now than I was then in this game. I just think it's a good spot for us. And I think we win. I'm going to say we win 27-24.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the, I picked the Packers on the show. It's not one of my favorite plays. I don't know if I want to get in front of this Lions team, but I would say this: Jared Goff outdoors. Are you worried about the rain expected in the Green Bay area?
We put up 52 points last week, and Jared Goff had 85 passing yards. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. I mean, our run game is like the elite point of the NFL right now, and with all the Jared Goff sucks outside, stuff, I don't think he's that bad. I think he's going to make a mistake. He'll probably throw an interception. I mean, we have more touchdowns than he has incompletions in our last 5 games. That's going to change at some point.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he makes a mistake, our defense has been, lights out. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph are probably the best safety combo in the league right now. Even without Hutchinson, we're still getting some pressure on the quarterback. Actually, one of my bets for this game is Alex Anzalone over a quarter sack is plus 550. I really like that one. He had a sack last week, and in the 2 games Hutchinson hasn't played, 3 of our 4 sacks have come from the linebackers.
So a little Anzalone, anal zone with some backdoor pressure, getting to Jordan Love. I mean, I like the price and I like the handicap for sure. What else do you like?
I would also throw out, to back up what Easy's saying, like this outdoor narrative. You have to go back a number of years. Like the one game last year where he laid a dud outside was a game in Chicago, week 14. not exactly a little bit of rain in Green Bay week 9. And other than that, he actually had some good games outside last year.
I mean, he's been playing really well.
I just think the narrative is stale because as much we hated Jared Goff as hard as anyone.
Yes. No,
I know you're against him today, Sean. But
he's playing he's playing
good luck
very
with
good.
that weak Jordan Love groin.
Ryan's more invested in this game than Easy is, I think.
I love it. I love that we get to bet on Jordan Love to throw an interception. It's great. It's absolutely fabulous.
Mailman Mike wants to know Saints in my Survivor today. Yes, of course they'll beat the Panthers. Easy. What else you got on the card that not in the Lions game?
Yeah, well, real quick, just to kind of finish that one up. To Ryan's point of Jordan Love throwing an interception, for him to throw an interception, unless you got better odds than me, it was like -150 or some really low shit. I would probably do Kirby Joseph to get an interception on top of it because those odds are like 6 to 1. And I would say he's got probably like if Jordan Love throws a pick, I would say it's a 75% chance it's going to be Kirby Joseph that gets it.
This will be an amazing shot called, Sean.
No, I mean, I love it. I love the specific player prop. The Anzalone sack in particular. I really co-sign that play. But Easy, you're always good. Giving us some other angles. I know you like a 2 touchdown parlay. Any other plays on the card you like?
Yeah, I do have my 2 touchdown parlay. Haven't hit one yet this year, so I took the last couple of weeks off. Hopefully, I can turn it around this week, starting it back up.
Let's go.
Yeah, I have a 3-leg. It is 1,200 to 1.
Oh my God!
Okay, nice little 1,200 to 1.
Yeah, so it's Austin Eckler, David Njoku, and Jamar Chase.
Austin Eckler.
I don't mind that.
David Njoku.
I don't mind that.
And sorry, what was the last one?
Jamar Chase.
I don't hate that.
And Njoku was a little banged up earlier in the week. Sounds like he's good, right, Ryan?
Yes.
Okay. And this is 1,200 to 1. I mean, yeah. I'm on the Raiders.
What goes wrong there?
And Chargers, but still, the Austin Eckler one definitely, especially with Brian Robinson Jr. out. I mean, Jamar Chase could always get 2 touchdowns. That's not crazy. And then Njoku, he seems to be his guy. He only got 1 last week. Wouldn't be surprised if Jameis Winston has 2 touchdowns. It does seem like Tillman and Njoku are his guys.
Betting on, just so everyone's clear, I'm betting on Jameis to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns every week until he doesn't.
Okay.
So, Njoku is out there. And probably worth noting, the guys who aren't playing today that were on the fence are Brian Robinson, Gabe Davis, which wasn't really on the fence, and fat Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, Zeke, discipline reasons.
Also worth noting, some news just came out about Jonathan Brooks making his debut in Germany next week against the Giants. So
look out. All right, Easy. Any other plays you want to give out?
No, that's all I got for right now.
All right, good to hear from you. Check out Easy in the Discord. And of course, let it ride. Callers keep coming fast and furious.
Well,
we still got
callers are coming fast. Huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, and of course
you have to know when to come.
They might not be doing it at the right time.
Friendly reminder: toss us a thumbs up and share the link with your buddies. Always good to get as many people in the live chat.
Not enough like bullies in the chat.
Yeah,
today.
come
What's
on.
up with that?
We're up to 332. We only got 60 likes. Takes 2 seconds.
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
like hall monitors. Maybe we need to hire some chat hall monitors to make sure the likes are
I like that. There's been some chatter in the chat about Taysom Hill rushing yards. Love that angle. I feel like we do have to play Taysom Hill in our DFS lineup, Ryan. We got an underdog entry to give
you
out.
You want to build a DFS lineup?
Yeah. Why don't you pull that up? I invited the caller to speak on the Discord line.
Okay.
Seems to be
a little shy.
Seems to be kind of stuck in some sort of state. So
okay.
Daquan the Great. I'm trying to invite you. Maybe you have to accept it. Yeah, I mean, just coming fast and furious with these. We got a Taysom Hill, Cooper Kupp, Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift touchdown parlay courtesy of Patty Melts.
Okay.
2469. ZD Mills, chat legend, checking in. The camp boss, the camp base, 2 touchdown parlay, Taysom, Monty, Henry, and I did put it in parentheses, chalk, Bijan. I mean, Bijan
Henry's been good chalk this year.
Yes. I mean, he's like what, even money for 2 touchdowns. It's not quite that, but it's he's been bonkers.
All right, Sean, you want to do a PPR question?
Sure. What do we got?
Calvin Ridley, Rico Dowdle. Is this? I wonder if this was for the chat, because obviously we're not picking Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley all day, and he had a ton of catches in garbage time last. Yo. Oh, and we got Daquan. The chat thing went through. What's happening, Daquan? Yeah. Thanks for calling in, man.
Doing good, guys. Doing good. I'm outside playing cornhole with my neighbor.
Oh, hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Good way to get.
We're ready to watch the Giants put the Redskins down.
Oh wow! Well, it is Happy Commanders Redskins football team day.
My one big call I want to say: put your fucking house down on Kansas to win the college basketball championship.
Wow. Hey,
okay.
Happy college basketball season starts tomorrow.
Yes,
games tip at 8 a.m.
and college basketball experience.
Love you guys all.
All right, man. Enjoy the cornhole.
Fuck the lean.
Let's go.
Fuck the
leans. Hashtag clean the lanes. Love that. Just a random college basketball play and playing some cornhole.
That's actually a perfect call-in. We need like a.
He's got to be an East Coast guy.
We need to figure out a Dan Patrick style like height weight bit.
A big dog says he's torn between Ravens and Saints in Survivor. For me, it's not a question. It would be Saints all day. Kramer, what would you recommend?
I could see why you'd be scared off the Saints on the road. I'm guessing that I don't have the schedule.
It's a division game.
I don't have the schedules in front of me. I'm guessing there'll be other times in the future you can play the Ravens potentially. So yeah, I'm kind of with Sean here. I also love Kamara in various. I've gotten to a place where I'm playing Kamara and some DFS. I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
Kamara might be the big cash game play for me. We'll see. Still making some mental decisions here. You want to build this lineup, Sean? What free promotion in the fucking
Troy's checking in. Shout out to Troy. Make sure you check out college basketball experience back. You also got the Big 12 experience. Going to be talking hoops as well. Tyler already given out a Super Bowl halftime first song play. A little ahead of it is week 9, Tyler, but appreciate it. And NF saying y'all need to suspend Colby and his boys for their lean bullshit. Yes, we've addressed it on air. If you listen to some of the college basketball show, we do bring Colby to task. Virgil saying Denver beats the Ravens today.
I think part of they're kind of them just calling leans cocks feels a little bit like they're it's like when you commit another like you think you're doing something clever and you commit a worse crime.
Cover up is worse than the original crime.
It's like, damn, dude, you're just gonna get a little registration ticket.
All right, Kramer,
who do we like? I don't know. I was building some lineups earlier this morning with friend of the program, Bowser. It's certainly a interesting week with the quarterbacks. Part of me wants to scroll down the board a bit.
Yeah.
See what's down here.
I mean, I know you're not going to like it, but Bo Nix against the Ravens defense to me is a fun play. Sack with Sutton. I also like AJ Brown and
I like her. I'd much rather play. So getting down here, if we're not going to play Jameis, I don't really like anything down here other than maybe Matt Stafford.
I like some of Jameis's weapons. I'm a little worried about the Chargers defense against the Browns.
Yeah, I know you are.
I know you're optimistic about Jameis, but
it's fool's gold, I guess, as they say. I also don't hate Kirk Cousins today.
Checking in with Brad, who hates the Kansas City Queefs, as he calls them, lives in Kansas, but hates the Queefs. He wants to make sure the kickoff return prop Redskins Giants is over 2.5 at -105 on DK. Does that sound right? That's what I thought. But double confirm with Sup Boy if he's still watching live. He's also in
Sup
the
Boy
Discord.
would be. I also I like Joe Burrow today.
Yeah, I mean I kind of like some of the Raiders pass catchers. I think you can play some of those guys without playing the quarterbacks. Bo Nix, you also get the potential for some rushing touchdowns, rushing yards. I mean, what do you want to do, Ryan? I'll let and Josh Allen too. Almost a naked Josh Allen or Josh Allen with maybe just Dalton Kincaid. I don't know, like a single stack Josh Allen's interesting. We did like Josh Allen rushing yards.
Let's start with a naked Josh Allen and Devin Achan.
Okay, yeah, because of the receiving yards for Achan, like that.
All right, you want to pencil in a defense?
Well, who do you like? Let's talk. Well, who are we stacking with Allen, or do we just go no one?
We can start naked.
Okay, because receivers.
You want me to pencil in a Kincaid?
No, not necessarily. I think it's going to be a Josh Allen.
He's been doing a little bit better lately.
Well, yeah, it's just no.
Not mean to click on that. All right.
Yeah, no Amari Cooper, which is interesting for the Bills. What it does, maybe they go back to a Matt Collins.
My instincts would be Shakir or get cute with Matt Collins.
What is Shakir's pricing?
5,900.
Yeah,
coming off a 10 target game.
Yeah, toss him in.
All right.
Shakir does seem like his guy, and then I think we go big dogs at the receivers. AJ Brown, Jamar, are some that I like.
Let's see what we can fit. I like AJ Brown less. We've talked about the game flow of that one.
Well, Scott is on AJ Brown, Ryan. So if you don't, I mean, hey, if you're gonna fade Scott, God bless you.
Let's get a defense in there.
Defense.
Ooh.
What are some cheap defenses?
Arizona 2,600, Carolina 2,400, Giants 2,300.
Yeah, I say Cardinals.
I could play the Giants defense this week.
Panthers are not interesting for me.
No.
Cardinals.
Giants or Cardinals.
Yeah, I'd say Cardinals. I mean, you love Arizona this week, Ryan. They are your lock.
Do we want to play? What's Connor's? Do we want to play Connor?
Yeah, he's been playing good.
All right, we're very low on resources. We can't play both mega receivers.
Maybe just get rid of Jamar Chase then.
Got to play an Eagle every week, huh? You don't think the Eagles are going to get up and just run the ball in this game?
All right, sure. Put Jamar in there. I'm fine.
I don't think we can play either Jamar Chase.
What about Cooper Kupp? We love Kupp this week.
Save a couple. Let's scroll down the board. Let's find our cheap receiver. I like
Michael Wilson. I like, but if we're playing Connor,
we don't play both of those guys.
Yeah,
I'm good to swap in like Michael Wilson.
I think that's a good matchup for him.
Okay. I do like Kamara at running back.
Patty Melt's saying I accidentally hit Julius Chestnut in an encyclopedia touchdown parlay, but send good vibes and get him a touchdown.
I don't hate it. And he's going to be playing. Pollard's banged up. Spears is out.
Yeah. I see people asking about Dick Puncher. He is in the,
Is he all right?
He has requested to speak, Ryan. Figure we'll finish our underdog or DFS and then we'll bring on Dick Puncher.
Are there any other receivers you like in the lower tier? Cedric Tillman's still only 4,300.
Yeah, I like Tillman. Why is he not going to have another decent game?
All right, so we've saved some money now.
Tight ends, I like Taysom Hill and Zach Ertz. Those are the two.
Oh, Taysom Hill's expensive. I'm just kidding.
What is he?
Nice, 3,800.
I mean, he could be there. Yeah, like Taysom Hill all day.
Do we want to play that? And then
I like this.
What do we have for running back? Oh, David Montgomery. Where is he? Oh, drop to the Giants defense and play David Montgomery.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see anyone else interesting.
Dowdle. You want to get a Rico Dowdle?
No.
Yeah, I think we just played. He's going to score multiple touchdowns today, dude.
Yeah, go for it.
Defense is. And the Giants are going to do some stuff.
Well, let's just double check some of the other defenses.
All right. So Allen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not. What's there to double check?
Is there any
Seahawks? No. Cowboys? No. Dolphins? No. Raiders? No. Panthers? No. Not playing a rote.
Yeah, we'll go Giants.
Josh Allen stacked with Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
Achan brought back. Cooper Kupp, Michael Wilson, Cedric Tillman with Taysom Hill and a David Montgomery standalone. Well, this is uncorrelated, single stacked. We're doing everything wrong here. We're done.
All right, Ryan. Good DFS entry. We're gonna win $1 million definitely with that one.
Yes.
Joining us on the line, he's a Packers fan. Some would call him a super fan. Loves his Green Bay Packers. Won't even mention what happened to the Michigan Wolverines. Dick
what
Puncher.
happened?
They did not cover. Although they really, it was on the final play that they didn't get the cover there. But hey, they beat Michigan State.
Now that I'm betting Oregon every week, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I've turned the corner on Oregon. Dick Puncher, how's it going, man? What do we like this week?
It's going good. It's going good. Just to be clear, I was not on Michigan in that game.
No.
Had no action on Michigan.
Your emotions were on Michigan.
He knew better. He knew better than to be on Michigan there.
Yeah. Hopefully this just inspires us to finally get with the program and ship some more NIL money out there. Hopefully we get Portnoy, paying for some quarterbacks going forward.
That's a smart move.
All right. So for today, all right. I mean, I got to address the elephant in the room. Packers are playing. I mean, come on. The first game, I know you guys already addressed this, but first game outdoor for the Lions. Come on. Yeah. These guys, they're a fair weather team. They're actually a no weather team, right? They play in a dome. If there's any weather whatsoever, that's for them, that's like a storm warning, right? That's where you're going to have to do another, storm relief effort, you guys, after what happens to Detroit today. All right. It's going down. We're taking them down. LaFleur is gonna out scheme. Their coach, Dan Campbell, the offensive coordinator. I actually love the coaching staff on the Lions. I think it's great, but I think LaFleur is the best coach in the league, and I think everything bears that out. I mean, look at what he's done with Malik Willis. It's unbelievable. But Jordan Love is out there today, and that brings me to the first bet I've got for today. Jordan Love passing touchdowns. Okay. 2+ because of last week, because of him going out early last week, we get a deal on this. I don't know why. This is ridiculous. 2+ passing touchdowns for Jordan Love, even money, plus 100. He's done this every game that he's been healthy for the game before. Every single game, even money.
Kramer, are you getting on this great opportunity?
He just inspired me. I'm going to go play a Jordan Love over interception, under passing touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah. Although I will say he does get a lot of touchdowns. If there's one quarterback in the league that has they're not garbage touchdowns, but they seem like they want to pad his stats. Always getting the passing plays around the red zone.
Ryan, just throwing so much shade.
What's his interception to touchdown ratio? That's how I judge my quarterbacks. Anyway, continue, Dick Puncher. I apologize.
All right. Also, if you want to play that up to 3+, which he has hit in 3 out of 5 full games. If you include last week when he got injured about halfway through, it's 3 out of 6 full games. It's currently, what would you price that at, Sean? It's hit on 3 out of 6 weeks.
That's 3 out of 6. That's 50%. It seems like it should be even money based on what you're saying.
Yeah. Even money.
Plus 425.
What?
If it was plus 420, you could have convinced
425 for something he's done in at least half of all games he's played so far. In a high over-under game. Give me that.
Do we have any updates on his groin? Anyone have any boots on the ground there? He looked pretty hobbled in the last game. That you were going to see a thick tape job over it. Probably. Be very curious.
Yeah, he did. He did look hobbled. He did make one spectacular throw after he was injured before he went out. But yeah, he did look a little bit hobbled. But the fact that he was even able to continue playing for like a full quarter or so after that leads me to believe it's not so bad.
I would say the
final score prediction for Packers Lions. Wow. What do you got for him?
I think I'm gonna go 28-24 Packers.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh
what else you got? What else you got in the any other plays you got? It seems like you pivoted from Mike Evans to maybe AJ Brown in the anytime touchdown market.
Yes. So yes, the
time out. Hold on. Before you hold on, Dick Puncher. I want to give out some real quick information that I stumbled into. They are dangling a Jordan Love rushing yards prop at 4.5. There's no way he runs the ball.
I don't know, man. I think he might, because he does when he's put in that situation, he is the type of quarterback who runs. And yes, they're definitely telling him he's up on that, but he only needs to do that one time.
All right. I don't
know. I would just stay away from it.
I'm building a Jordan Love parlay. Continue, Dick Puncher. I have a second interruption. I apologize.
Yeah. So obviously Mike Evans, our boy, he's out, temporary RIP, right? But the memorial play, AJ Brown, we're giving him one more chance this week. Last week he didn't hit, but we're still at plus money. He's hit every other week that he's played. Give it to me all day. I still don't know what AJ stands for. Don't tell me. All right. It's anytime jackpot to me.
Let's go.
We're getting it.
Now, get us hyped, Dick Puncher. Let's punch some bookies in their dicks.
Hold on. Hold on. Just one more thing. All right. This is a niche play. If you really like the Packers today. Okay. Emmanuel Wilson, right? Our backup running back, 25 plus rushing yards. Okay. He's hit this in half of all games. It's plus 180. And allegedly Josh Jacobs he was technically questionable for most of the week, even though we knew he was going to play the whole time.
Yeah.
But I could see them giving him an extra carry or so. And he's already hitting this half the time, plus 180 at 25 or more rushing yards for Emmanuel Wilson.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get after these fucking no good piece of shit bookies today. All right. Our ATD warrior, Mike Evans, temporary RIP, is still out. But after a rough start last week, AJ Brown, or as we call him, anytime jackpot Brown, plus 110. But he's getting in there. All right. He's missed once. He's not going to miss again. Never twice. That's the thing with AJ. Never twice. All right. And later this afternoon, Easy's going to realize that he was right on his season preview, that nothing has changed. Same old Lions, baby. Winners win, losers lose, and the Lions are the losers of all losers. I've been around, they've been around since the beginning, really, right? And never sniffed the Super Bowl. Never sniffed it. Get the fuck out of here, right? Did you all see the last time that we played the Lions on Thanksgiving, right? Love and LaFleur put him in a damned body bag. Right? Jared Goff sucks island is about to pick up in population just in time for the election. And trust me, that as anecdotally, that place doesn't vote. But go back, go AJ Brown, and go punch these damn bookies where the sun don't shine. Let it ride, baby.
Perfect
Let's go.
End of the call. Ryan, I just realized we don't have a defense for our fantasy team.
What do you mean?
We don't have a defense.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
No, kickoff in 12 minutes. Do we want Tennessee?
No.
Or sorry, do we want New England? I think New England's interesting. Arizona, Cleveland, Detroit. What are we doing defense?
Always like Cleveland at home.
Okay.
Always like Cleveland at home. Always like New England. Okay. But would rather play Cleveland at home.
So I'm going to pick up Cleveland and I'm going to drop, do I drop Blake Corum? Do we give up on that train?
Oh, wow. We're
Dallas Goedert.
No, he's on the IR.
Okay.
He doesn't need to be dropped.
Who we dropping then?
I guess we can, drop Corum.
Yeah. All right.
Not in this kind of league.
All right. Make just a little.
I have some comments too. And some stuff from the chat, but first, do you know what AJ stands for?
Oh, it's jackpot.
Arthur Juan Brown. We need to start using this one.
Long Juan.
Yeah, maybe, or just the fact that his name's Arthur Juan. What? I mean, that feels nerdy at best. All right. I saw Making Bacon in the chat. Shout out to him. It's 7 a.m. Monday morning. God, that's so confusing.
Hell yeah. Favorite New Zealand butcher, Ryan.
Easy touting that he moved lines on the pregame show already with the Kirby Joseph interception price coming down.
Do we want to give out an underdog entry, Ryan?
I think so.
Yeah, counting it down to kickoff. Let's go.
Remember the time we had that awesome one with CJ and it tanked out because Bowers couldn't get an extra half yard.
So bad. So annoying.
Fucking $3,000 fucking banger. All right. And we just hit one with Colby from the other night.
Hit our college. I think we just go 2 banger, Ryan. That's what I think.
Let's see how the 2 banger is.
I mean, I can't get away from I'm trying to remember what we gave out on the props show because I don't want to give out the same ones.
We gave out a
Jalen Hurts lower 26 passing attempts, Tyler Algier higher touchdown, and Taysom Hill higher 20.5 rushing yards. All right.
So what do you like? I'll give you first choice.
I mean, I don't know what the fucking Taysom Hill shit just keeps talking about.
I know you maybe diversify.
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
I mean, it's a system play. Like every week I play Taysom Hill 2 touchdowns.
I know.
Every week.
Yeah, you only need. I mean, it's already hit once.
You like some stuff from the Rams game. You like some angles from the Broncos. You like we always like to fade the Cowboys. The Dolphins. We could get that Achan angle in there.
I mean, Bo Nix passing and rushing yards 246.5. I mean, that I think can get home in a number of different game scripts.
I hope you're right today.
Okay. You don't want to play Bo Nix. That's fine.
I like the rushing angle more for what it's worth. I don't mind playing that either way. My thought is he could have some yards and it's going to be more of the turnovers.
Why don't we just go Cup? We got Cooper Cup and DFS. We like Cooper Cup.
What's the play?
First touchdown score. Let's see. 10.5 targets. That's a hilarious one to play. I mean, the
target one is almost, I think with Cooper Cup, I feel like his targets are converted. And so I'd almost don't think you need to play the targets with him and you can just play the catches.
It's weird what they're offering for him. It's like only,
they don't have catches.
Yeah. They have 12.45 fantasy points. I kind of just
PPR.
I kind of want to just play that. Cause then it's like, hey, if he gets a touchdown,
if he gets 10.5 targets, it would be pretty unlikely for him to go under that. I would think.
Yeah. I like higher on his fantasy.
All right,
points.
let's play that. The first time we got fantasy points in the mix.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to play Josh Downs receptions?
No.
Or do we want to play Achan receptions or Achan receiving yards?
What is Achan receptions?
4.5. Downs is 5.5. He's done 6 or more with Flacco.
I like. To me, the only question is Downs receiving yards or receptions. Receptions. Okay.
I mean, we are on a receiving ladder as well, but I think to play in this kind of entry, I think there's a safer play on the receive. He's gotten this every time Flacco started.
Yeah.
So do we want a third one?
Oh, someone's saying Tucker Kraft anytime touchdown. It is Tucker Kraft.
No touchdowns in this one.
It is Tucker Kraft's birthday, right?
I know, but no touchdowns are what take us down, Sean.
Okay, that's fine.
You know that's true.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine leaving him off.
Do we want a third one? Is there a smash play you like? Does the chat have a smash play?
I mean, I like.
It's not a touchdown. Touchdowns are off the board.
I almost looked up Phillip Rivers when I was talking about Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert rushing yards is really interesting to me. It's 8.5.
Actually, speaking of quarterbacks running, we talked about the Kyler angle a little bit.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams to throw pick.
What is Kyler's rushing at?
The reception or the rushing attempts, if they offer it, will probably be around
6.5.
Ooh, okay, that's a little high.
35.5 rushing yards.
Both of those numbers a little high.
It's a hair high.
Underdog knows.
I mean, Ryan, I like Zach Ertz. 3.5 receptions feels low because it just seems like a big part of their offense.
Got to get a roulette wheel or something with like Sean's
bingo.
Just Sean's plays. What do you like this weekend? Taysom Hill to score a touchdown. Zach Ertz over. AJ Brown over.
Super reliable. Yeah, those guys always hit.
I'm fine with Ertz.
No, we don't need to put him in. What's another one you like?
I mean, something we didn't talk about a lot this week is the Kamara angle. Very, very expensive numbers. I think we should put the Achan in.
Okay. Do we go yards or catches? I'm just worried he gets the yards on like
I'll go yards.
38.5 receiving yards.
That's fine.
Okay. So we got Cooper Kupp higher 12.45 fantasy points. Josh Downs higher 5.5 receptions, and Devin Achan 38.5 receiving yards. $100 entry returns you $522. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code SGPN.
And I just dropped the link in the chat so people can
play. We will be back after all the NFL action, a post game recap show, giving you out all our favorite Monday night props. And reminder, bonus college basketball pick show, college basketball experience that returns later on tonight. So just so much action.
And I think for those watching, get the announcement. But I think Monday college basketball shows for us here on out.
Ooh, stay tuned.
Yeah, a little daytime mix up.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For those who can't watch the nighttime shows.
For Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green. He's Ryan.
Good luck today,
Kramer. Let it ride.